Morning all. All right, news of the day plus tonight's preview on the board for all you fine people on the internet. Starting at the top of the board and with the news of the day for your Wednesday, March the 11th. The New York Rangers have extended Jonathan Quick. It is a one-year extension worth $1.55 million. Jonathan Quick has been very good as a backup for the New York Rangers. 9-6-2 this season, an .896 save percentage. And it just feels like the Rangers have added years to his career. So for Jonathan Quick, good on him for getting himself an extension. He just turned 39 in January, so you would think this is probably his last contract, but who knows? He just passed the 800 games played mark. Maybe he wants to keep going, see how long he can do this. And all the best to Jonathan Quick. We've seen goaltenders play into their 40s before, so it does happen. Quinn Hughes could return tonight for the Canucks against the Flames, and if you're a Canucks fan and you giggle at that news on the board, yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. The Canucks have really been struggling on and off, and we'll get to that when we get to the preview. And I really just want Hughes to come back when he's 100% ready. I'd rather he doesn't come back until he's absolutely 100% ready. We'll see if he plays tonight. A couple of recalls to discuss as well. Atkinson recalled by the Tampa Bay Lightning. He cleared waivers not too long ago. Tampa Bay, though, looking for goals. Atkinson, in his past, has been able to provide those in his NHL career. The Calgary Flames, maybe they expect some kind of physical altercations tonight. Klapka's been recalled by Calgary. He's a very big human, and it will be interesting to see what kind of role he plays tonight. I'm going to say this, too, though. There is a local Abbotsford game tonight. I'm going to be going to that tonight, so I will not be seeing nearly as much of the NHL action as I normally would. I'll keep track of what's going on, and I'll still do a recap when I get home from the game. Just throwing that out there and letting people know. So, scary incident in the Western Hockey League during a fight. Tri-Cities, Terrell Goldsmith, he face plants on the ice. He was knocked out. He was taken to the hospital. He's still in the hospital. Sounds like he's okay, at the very least, that he's awake, he's alert, and he's in good spirits. Does not mean he's not concussed. Does not mean he's not going to be out for a long extended period, but it could have been far worse. So Goldsmith is recovering in hospital. He is a player who's been drafted. He was drafted by Arizona in 2023, and this past October he signed his entry-level contract with the Utah Hockey Club. So if you're a Utah fan, there you go. Goldsmith injured during a fight, and we'll see how long he's out. But I'm glad to hear that worst case scenario has been avoided there. All right, now getting into the preview. 4 games tonight in the National Hockey League, so not an overly busy night. Starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Buffalo Sabres in Detroit against the Wings. Buffalo, 25-32-6. Nowhere near a playoff spot. 3-6-1 in their last 10 games, but coming off of a win against Edmonton. Detroit 30-28-6 overall. They're 2-7-1 in their last 10. They've lost 6 in a row. And for Detroit fans, this feels like is a litmus test. If they can't get this win tonight over Buffalo, then yeah, it's probably done for the season. If they get this win tonight, at the very least, there's something there for them to build upon. We'll see what happens there. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, the Vancouver Canucks in Calgary against the Flames. This is a very important game for both teams. Now, for Vancouver, it's the second half of back-to-backs. I've seen some criticism that Lankinen played in last night's game, and so Shilovs will be the starter tonight should they've gone the other way. When your team's not playing well, anyways, Canucks 29-24-11 overall, 4-6 in their last 10. Calgary 30-23-10 overall. They're 4-3-3 in their last 10. So neither of these teams are exactly burning things up when it comes to clinching a playoff spot, which leaves the door open for Utah and St. Louis to potentially find their way into the playoffs. So if you're a Utah or St. Louis fan, you're just hoping the Vancouver-Calgary game doesn't go to extra time tonight, giving both teams points. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific start. Anaheim is in Utah against Utah Hockey Club. Anaheim just not getting wins often enough right now. 28-29-7 overall. They're 4-5-1 in their last 10, sliding out of contention for a playoff spot. Utah 28-25-11 overall, 5-3-2 in their last 10. So they're getting closer to a playoff spot and a win tonight over Anaheim. And I don't know, do you cheer for Vancouver or cheer for Calgary? I don't know that it necessarily matters. If you're a Utah fan, And no, they can't both lose in regulation. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Montreal's in Seattle against the Kraken. Montreal Canadiens 31-27-6. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. That top line is absolutely lethal right now. On the Seattle side, they're 27-34-4. They are 4-6 over their last 10 games. The sell-off has taken place in Seattle, and now it's just a matter of retooling this summer and trying to go for a playoff spot next season. So let me know your picks for tonight's games in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.